What's up, guys? B Green Flex, your voice of Flex, back again with another video. I know it's been hell of a long time. I think damn near a month, if not longer. Your boy's been busy to say the least, and part of it is my fault. There's definitely some time I could have made to get some content out for y'all, so I do apologize. But I love you guys, and I feel passionate about this. So no matter what the gaps are, I'm gonna try and make sure that I constantly have something coming out. And I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna try and make sure that I have new videos out at least once a week, if not a few times a week. Especially now that it's slow season for my type of industry. So the content's coming. Full disclosure, part of the reason why with the free time I haven't been putting out stuff is because the gaming side, I do live stream on Twitch, and my stream has been doing a little bit better on that end. So I try to put the free time into that when I have it, and also just been trying to go outside, so to say, live life. So, but all that to say, back again with another video. And this one, I haven't watched it, but judging by the title, I think it perfectly fits what I want to talk about today, because not only do I have a story for y'all that I hope relates to the video, but I also is just some things I've noticed over the last few weeks that apply to the story, and just in general about where my mindset has been and how passionate I am about changing men's lives. So without further ado, another fresh and fit clip reaction. And this looks like a call-in show that they did, a clip from that, and it says Myron red pilled 20-year-old about his GF texting other men. So here we go. And before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, if you took anything away from it, if you found anything funny. And yeah, also, if you see me lift this up, this little Tweety Bird cup mug, it's my roommate's, but I got some apple cider with a little, a little bourbon in there. So, all right, let's get it cracking.
And I just want to know, like, in the situation I'm in right now with, like, a girl that I'm kind of broken up with, I've sent a few chats, and it's been kind of thrown back, like, not in an offensive way. Like, I'm taking it. And so I'm a landscaper. I'm 20 years old, making, like, 25, 30K. And my girl, we're doing long distance. She's at a state of
Red flag number one.
And
look, you saw Fresh's face.
She's talking online with other dudes. That's kind of what she wanted to do during our relationship, but I'd be like, yo, like, chill out. This is not really what you should be doing.
Yep.
And now that we're broken up, all she's doing is, talking with other people all day. Like, she doesn't work or nothing. And she just talks to people all day, and
yeah,
I'm not really sure how I should feel about that or what I should be doing.
Before we move forward and they say anything, one, when he said, fuck, what's the shit that he said? But whatever he had said, where Fresh's red flag number one that I reacted to, and Fresh's face, said something, and then now, he's saying he's gone, and things are happening during the day. He doesn't know what's going on. Like, there's definitely some red flags going on in there, and so let's see what they got to say.
I'm also studying how to start investing.
Yeah, dude. How old is she? You said you're 20. What is she, like 19, 20 as well?
Yeah, she's 18.
She's 18. She's attractive, I'm assuming, right? To some degree.
Gotta be.
Yeah, she's attractive.
Yeah. So the reality, my friend, is what you're experiencing is that she has higher sexual market value than you.
Yep.
She's aware of that, and she doesn't want to be tied down anymore because she sees opportunities coming her way.
Yep.
And a lot of those opportunities are better. So what she basically did was like, hey, I want to talk to other people, blah, blah, blah. And they'll, like, girls don't really like breaking up with guys or initiating things. They want the guy to initiate the breakup with them. That's why they'll start to argue with you, pick fights, be insufferable, etc., hoping that you're going to man up and be like, yo, fuck you, I'm not dealing with you no more.
100% correct. Because it's and this, I'm going to get into the story about what happened with me what's today, Wednesday? What happened over the weekend. Good for me, but negative for the other people involved. But he's exactly right. At that age, her being 18, him being 20, making only about 25 to 30K a year, and, you know, kind of just starting his life as far as trying to find a career, you know, trying to make money. Whereas her being 18 and being attractive is in her prime years. She's realizing her sexual market value is way higher, and that her option, she could go be on a boat or a yacht with a 30-year-old, or she could go have a 40-year-old fucking be paying her rent and giving her an allowance. You know, there's just so many things to that, and within that, it's like he said, it's hard for women to break up with men because they get emotional when they try and break up with men. They like he said, they start arguments, they start being more distant, they don't reply as much, they, if you don't live together, they start, you know, not coming over as much or not staying the night with you as much. Like all these kind of things, it's because emotionally it's hard for them to detach from you, because they might actually love you, they might actually really care about you, so it's hard for them to take their emotions out of it. But they do these things to kind of give you the hint. 90 to 95% of language is unspoken. It's body language. And actually, this relates to the story, too, that I'll get into. But, you know, they do these things to try and show you, hey, I'm done. Like, I don't want this anymore. And it's up to you as the man to kind of pick up, like, all right, I need to just fucking move on.
But since you didn't do that, right, she's like, okay, I'm going to just, you know, break up with him, or, you know, tell you straight up, oh, I'm talking to other people, whatever it may be. But yeah, dude, the reality is you just got to let her go, because there's a sexual market value imbalance here, where her value is higher than yours right now, which is normal, right? An 18-year-old girl and a 20-year-old guy are not close whatsoever. You know, you're a landscaper, you're still building yourself up. You don't have the prerequisite experience or income or status right now to be able to hold a girl like that. And she knows that. You know, that's the reality. That's why she's behaving the way that she does, and she has better options on the horizon. And that's why she's, you know, and she's an attention whore too, because since she was with you, she basically missed a lot of opportunities being with you.
Right.
Now that she's able to finally see these opportunities, she's like, all right, I don't want to be with this nigga no more. And he's out of state. Fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and field my options. That's what's going on.
And that's the biggest thing too, is the long. Oh, that's why Fresh, bringing it back. That's why Fresh made that face, and I was like, that's red flag number one. Long distance is extremely difficult because, one, with the advent of social media, Instagram, dating apps and stuff, like, it allows you to have this plethora of options, especially as a female. But being long distance is already difficult enough, because if you're not seeing someone every day physically, or even not every day, but if you're not able to see somebody on a regular basis physically and actually have the touch, the kiss, the intimacy, the set, like all these things, dates, like if you're not able to do those things on a regular basis, it's going to make it way harder for the woman to stay interested, because she's going to be like, okay, well, I don't even really see this dude, so he's really not even my man. But, oh, I got this dude that lives here in town that is DMing me on Instagram that wants me to take me on his boat. Or, oh, like, you know, I got 10 other guys that are, you know, don't live near me either, but they're doing way better than my boyfriend is. So there's so many different things at play here that it's kind of like the girl is kind of put in a position where she'd be dumb if she didn't take advantage of these opportunities. And this is not to slight the guy. He's young. He's trying to build himself up and stuff like that. But the reality of the situation is, in 2023, with dating apps, social media, the internet, and with a lot of people kind of expressing lifestyle and stuff like that, you know, she's going to take those options, bro. Especially if she's not there with you every day, trying to love on you and kiss on you, whatever. Your long distance doesn't work, bro. Doesn't work.
Well, bro, you fucked up from the very beginning. Long distance, bro.
Yeah.
And she don't like it like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious. So I mean, let go, bro.
Yeah, let it go, man. Let it go. That's really what it comes down to, dude. And I wouldn't even, and honestly, I would never give her a serious relationship ever again after this.
Yep. Meaning that if she did want to still stay friends or whatever the case may be, like, no, we can stay friends, but all it is we can hang out and have sex. We can hang out and maybe like go out together to get drinks and meet people together just to fuck. But I'm not taking you on dates. I'm not paying for stuff for you. I'm not courting you, anything like that. That's what he means by like, don't take her serious anymore. If she did want to have some type of relational, you know, a relationship with you after this. But no, that the first red flag was a long distance thing. I don't know if you guys watched the Hodge twins. I reacted to one of their videos a couple months ago, but the Hodge twins, I remember from way back when I was watching them, every time they'd get a question about a relationship and the person said it was long distance, doesn't work, bro. Like, it's hard enough keeping a girl when she lives in the same town as you, even lives with you, with social media and guys hitting her up all day, every day and stuff like that. But for you guys to not only not live together, but live in different cities or different states, you know, not only do you have all the people on social media that you would have had to worry about anyway, you got the guys that are just in everyday public and everyday real world that you have to worry about too. Like, it just doesn't work. So when you add all these things together, and then of course the baseline fundamental, you know, biological factor is the fact of right now she's at her sexual market prime and he's pretty much at his sexual market what's the term I'm looking for? Like he's like obsolete. So there's just so many things at play.
Like, you better not take her back.
Yeah.
Like, because I promise you, she's going to come crawling back to you at some point.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to come crawling back, whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. She's going to come crawling back to you. And when she does, you do not ever give that bitch a relationship.
Yeah.
bro.
Call her. I swear on Frosh. I swear to on Frosh's soul, bro. She's getting crushed by niggas right now, bro. She's
God.
talking to get smashed
Facts.
up, bro. Imagine 10 Tyrones smashing her at one time.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Bro, she's dead to you, bro.
He knows, bro. He knows. I'm telling you.
She's dead to you. I don't even want you to fuck her again because you might go back to the plantation.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you might literally go back and be like, oh no, it's okay, I accept it, like blah blah blah. So nah, man.
What
you
the,
need to-
what the fuck?
We were like first, and
What'd you say? What?
yeah,
What'd you say?
me and her were each other's first.
Yeah. Well,
That's something.
she
My
wants
friend,
seconds and thirds now, bro. So
That ship has sailed, my friend.
like, you gotta, and I get it, bro. She's your first girlfriend. You lost your virginity to each other. All this like magical shit. But bro, men are the real romantics, not women, dude. Like, she's acting very pragmatically right now, and you're acting emotionally. She's like, oh, my value's higher than this niggas. I'm gonna feel my options. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you're like, no, we had something. Let's continue. Bro,
Yeah.
like, nah, bro.
She chose other people over you.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, it's a wrap, dude. And don't even give her a chance to come back, bro. Like, fuck that bitch. She's you know.
And that's another thing is that the girls always come back, especially when she breaks up with you, even if she doesn't actually break up with you, even if she just kind of does these things that force you to break up with her, or just force a relationship to kind of end. Like, they always come back. That's kind of the thing is they always come back. Whether it's for sex, whether it's because they realize they fucked up, they always come back. But it's on you to, one, acknowledge why the relationship went south, and two, to keep your masculine frame and be like, you know what? You know, she's coming back for whatever reason, XYZ. I'm a smash, but I ain't going to give her the time of day outside of that. Because if she comes back, whether it be a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, and you just easily succumb to her, like, coming back into your life, it might be okay temporarily, but subconsciously it's going to prove to her again why she left you and that she can control you, and then she's just going to leave you again and take advantage of you in some other sense. So they always come back, but just use them for sex. Just use them for sex.
Alright. I initiated the breakup because of
Good.
there was so many arguments.
That's
Good.
good.
And
That's what she wanted.
Right.
She wanted that,
She
though.
wanted that,
Right.
bro.
Girls will start arguments just
She
so
wanted that.
you can break up with her.
Right, so she
And
can
you
go
can
do
end
what
it.
she
Because
wants.
she don't want to end it.
And also, I think there's a subconscious thing too, is that besides them doing that stuff for you to break up with them, I think they do it subconsciously because then they now have an excuse to be like, oh, he broke up with me. Now I can go be a whore. I can go to the club and get fucked by whoever. Like, I think it's something that they do to try and justify their actions, because if they broke up with you, then it's kind of like, oh, I broke up with him. So if I go do this stuff, that makes me a piece of shit. But if they manipulate you into breaking up with them, then it makes them like, oh, no, he broke up with me, so it's okay for me to do X, Y, Z. So there's way deeper meanings in that, too.
So she let you end it.
She's too much of a pussy to end it.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to come off as a whore. So yeah, bro. Like, nah, man. Just she's dead to you now at this point, bro.
But guarantee you,
Fuck that bitch.
she was done with you before you even like broke up with her.
Oh, 100%.
Right. No,
She was
yeah.
talking to
That's
niggas
always
before
how it
that.
happens.
Hell yeah.
She has someone locked in. That's why she's behaving the way that
Yep.
she was.
She was
Yep.
getting smashed out for months, bro.
Yeah, there's,
Yep.
yeah.
BBC style.
Something's going on.
Frost style.
alright. I really think you
That's
guys
stupid, bro.
all your words.
My name's Tyrone.
I've been
I'm
working
fuck your
really
boy.
hard.
Nigga. Frosh style, bitch.
Is that necessary?
No.
What the
I
fuck?
just want to put the point home, you know? Nail it
Ignore
home.
Fresh, bro. Yo, dude, she's dead to you. She's dead to you, bro. Fuck that
Okay,
bitch.
thank you.
You deserve better, my friend. Find a girl that's actually gonna like you for what you bring to the table. Find a girl that's close to you, in your geographic area, and fuck that whore. And she's gonna come back to you running, bro. I promise she will. Once she gets dicked down by these niggas, she's gonna come back. And when she does, you tell her, nah, fuck you.
Yeah. Nigga, at night, before you go to bed, and you think about Shorty, think about Frosh fucking her, bro.
Oh my god, bro. It's just so
style.
dumb, bro.
All right.
Should I like completely cut her off? Should I
Yes.
block her? Or should I,
Block her on everything.
stay
Yep.
fire?
Because he might go back.
He's
yeah,
gonna go
yeah,
back,
yeah,
nigga. He
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
have the
yeah.
discipline.
Yeah.
You just block her on everything.
Yeah.
If you were advanced, I would tell you, yeah, smash her one time and never talk to her again, make her feel like shit.
Yeah.
But you don't. No, nigga.
Yeah.
You.
He's
get
not
your
that
dick sucked
advanced,
one time
though.
And you're gonna
Yep.
one night
He
again.
gonna
No.
If they were both each other's first, and them being as young as they are, like, she's gonna try and manipulate him into like, oh, head, sex, whatever, and then she'll be like, oh my god, I'm back in love. No, like, he's not that strong mentally yet because he hasn't been experienced enough, or hasn't gotten enough experience. So, yeah, just cut her off.
Relax.
I already know. Yeah, he gonna relapse.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't got enough Pokemon badges to do that. So no, you just need a blocker on everything. bro.
Perfect analogy.
Yo, caller.
Alright.
The best way
There you
to
go.
get over a girl is to get what? A new girl.
Yep.
You need to get a new one. You need to get a new one, my
Simple.
friend.
Hodge twins always said the same thing too. Whenever like they would react to, or they would answer questions about people going through relationship problems and breakups and stuff, and they're like, you have tunnel vision. That's the girl that you want and you love and all this stuff, so you only see her, but you're forgetting that there's fucking women everywhere. The best way to get over some pussy is to get into some new pussy.
Yeah.
All right.
When it's in your area code. When it's in your vicinity,
Yep.
close to you.
That you
not
can see.
Far away.
All right.
All right, cool.
Let's get the next caller in. Good question, bro. Because a lot of y'all in the chat I know are going through this one-nighters right now too.
Yep.
Long dick style.
All right, let's get a hater
Long
on.
dick style.
Um,
All right, we can kind of end it there because they're about to switch callers. But no, for sure, that's 100% true. Long distance doesn't work. Number one. Number two, usually when a relationship ends and it's the woman like initiating fights or initiating a breakup or initiating the fact that she doesn't want certain things, it's because she's already in her mind like done with the relationship. It's just that emotionally she can't. Like, she doesn't have the balls. She's not a guy. She doesn't have the balls to end it. She doesn't have the balls to, like, say, no, this is not what I want. So, because of that, naturally, they do things to push you to end it until they actually are, like, a breaking point. Like, okay, no, like, it needs to be done. But they, like, say you're with the girl for a year and you guys end up breaking up. That last month or 2 months, give or take, she's already been talking to dudes, maybe even getting smashed by dudes or one dude, whatever the case may be. And so I'm not going to keep this video running too long, but I'm so glad that this reaction ended up tying perfectly to the story I was going to say, because I don't want to get too personal, but there is a woman that I hooked up with over the weekend that is technically in a relationship. And one of the things that she said she tried to initiate the conversation of breaking up a few times, but didn't end up going through. And of course, it's because, like I said, women are emotional. And I even told her this. Because she asked me, like, well, how do you break up with a guy? This and that. I'm like, well, because you're doing it in such a soft way and you're letting emotions getting involved. If you want to do it, you just got to do it. Say, boom, this is how I feel. I don't want this anymore. Cut ties. But regardless, when a woman says that, even if they're still with you, that means at that point they're done with the relationship and they have already accepted that they want other options or have other options, and they're at that point, in their mind they're single. And so all this to say, a woman that I ran into at the bar, boom, 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 cold approach, end up hooking up with her, and freaking gorgeous, cool, submissive. And the biggest takeaways are, one, her boyfriend's, a lot older. He's older than me, older than her, but, he doesn't have a masculine frame, and he's not that, like, type of man that, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, myself, like, the type of man that we describe to be, be in shape, be working on your money, your business, your mentality, you know, keeping your masculine frame in order. And so to her, she was like, you know, the biggest thing for me was the fact that like you're like an actual man, you're dominant. And I'm not only talking about the sex part, it's like even down to the little things of like we were watching a movie, you know, the next day or whatever, and I'm like, no, lay down. Oh no, lay on my chest. Oh no, like, you know, go get this for me, or like, you know, or like grab her face and kiss her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just women want that type of man. So when they're with a man that doesn't do that type of stuff, like it's very easy for them to get bored or for them to feel, you know, kind of out of place, because especially a woman like that, she's a very submissive woman, which I can tell. So it just goes to show that like that misogynistic or toxically masculine type dude that everyone wants to complain about in media is actually the guy that most women want and what they desire. And you know, it's sad because I hate it for men like her boyfriend that are having to experience a woman leaving them and experience a woman like, you know, kind of walking all over them. But like it's also sad on the side of it's like, why do women have to go through this? Because she even was like, you know, why do girls like this? Why do I like this? Whatever. I'm like, well, you got to think this whole new think clown world shit of 50-50 and, you know, a guy not taking charge and stuff, that's only in the last like 50 years. But for thousands of years, the girls wanted a man that could protect them from the fucking animals and the other tribes attacking, could provide for them by going to hunt and get food for them, could build the shelter for them, you know, keep them warm. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are traits that are biologically wired in us. So it's not unnatural for you to want to find these things. So when you're used to your guy, she said she takes him out and she pays for the dates. And he just moved out of his parents' house in his 30s. It's like when that's your boyfriend and you are like wanting to break up with him and you meet a guy at the bar that one cold approached you, because guys don't ever cold approach anymore. They fucking sit there and DM all day long, but they don't ever cold approach and actually talk to women. But two, that sat there and fucking grabbed you by the face, grabbed you by the neck, fucking threw you on the bed, and then even down to just the little shit of, oh, we're laying on the bed? No, boom, you lay right here. Oh, or you need to move over. Like, girls want you to be able to just tell them what to do. They want to sit back, be pretty, and you take control. So, all that to say, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We ran a little bit longer than expected, but I think this really hit home. And even when I was talking to this chick about this whole thing, like I told her about my channel, I told her about like, you know, my goal as far as like I have my construction business, but long term my goal is to like, you know, do real estate, but really to be able to help men. And her relationship perfectly like reinstated the passion in me as far as like, man, like men really suck. Women suck too, but you got women like her that are submissive, that will be that good wife or good girlfriend or whatever. But you have men that don't even know how to be a man and take care of her and take control and lead. So I think what we do is important. I think Fresh and Fit is important. Andrew Tate, you know, Justin Waller, Brandon Carter, fucking, you know, the list goes on. But I really think it's important that we try and just keep pushing this red pill shit, because there's you know, slippery soap, but just in general, man, being a man, being masculine and having frame is super important. And I really just want you guys to work on yourselves, your money, your fitness, your mentality, and man, the women will follow. I promise you that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you took some snippets from it. Hopefully you took some good information from it. I haven't uploaded clips on TikTok, but I'm going to be doing that tonight and or tomorrow. And another video coming tomorrow as well. But let this be an example. Be a fucking man. And with that, this is B Green Flex, voice of Flex, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.